ball, hit the live button.
Bonjour and welcome to Vic and Sports Chat. I'm Ron.
I'm Vic and welcome to our live Premier League predictions for week 30. Burnley is hotting up. It is hot. Well, not in our competition. It's not even close. But I mean in the Premier League, it's hotting up.
Premier League subpar tournament. Our tip sheets are more important.
You think so? Look, I'm telling you one thing. A lot of people think it's over for the title race. They think it's Arsenal. I don't think so.
Nah.
We'll get into the tips later and stuff like that. But it's tough at the bottom. But it's more interesting at the bottom than it is at the top.
Very interesting.
I mean, I was watching some programs last week. I was watching TalkSport. I was watching Jamie O'Hara. He's physically getting sick. I mean, he's a Spurs fan. I mean, who in their right mind does that to themselves and becomes a Spurs fan?
The Ryan watches that guy. What's his name? Emotions Essentials.
Well, he's emotionalist at the moment. He's on death row at the moment. He's about to die.
I think he's going to get a heart attack.
Could you imagine if we were in that situation?
We'd be going ballistic, man.
I would be banned by YouTube already if I was in that situation. But let's look where we, look, underneath the word subscribe is normally our live ticker, but it's not working on YouTube today. It's got nothing to do with us. But I would like to just quickly say, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. We have hit 145,000. I congratulate you, Vern, on a good job.
I congratulate you, Vic.
No, you did more.
You are no. Okay, I'm the brains and the looks of the. But you give your moral support here.
There you go. But don't forget our email address if you want to get into the tip competition and stuff like that. Do join us for that.
Come on, do it, man. What's your problem?
Let's have a look at where we stand or where we stood before this weekend started. 187 to 160, 20 points. Still like a big lead there, not a problem at the moment. And let's look at those results from last week. I'll get the magic book out here. Here it is. Bournemouth, Brentford, 0-0. A drab. None of us got any points there, Vern.
Yeah.
Then Everton against Burnley. Everton up 1 week, down the next week, but good win for Everton there. Basically sealed Burnley. That sealed them, I think.
That says it down.
Had they got 3 points there, with the others all dropping on top, it could have got interesting. But 2-0 to Everton. Somebody scored 3 points. That was you. You scored 3 points. I got 1 point. Sunderland against Leeds. That's a big win for Sunderland, that 1-0.
Yeah, that pretty much makes them safe.
Yeah, because they were sliding. They were coming down the hill like a freaking avalanche. But, they stopped the rot. I still think a phenomenal season from them. I have their coach in one of the top 3 coaches of the year. If you want to give coach of the year, you got to put him in there. I put Granit Xhaka as maybe one of the signings of the year.
True.
And then the game we all loved, the best game of the week. I mean, I was after this game. I watched this live, right? Then I switched over to Redmond TV and to Anfield Agenda and to all of them. And I respect them all, doing a great job, great channels, way better than ours. Everything's good. I felt for them because they were in meltdown. If they could, they would have taken one of those scud rockets and shot Arne Slot to Clondalton right now. They would like to get rid of him.
Yeah.
But there are rumors that Xavi Alonso has already signed a deal with Liverpool, that Arne is gone at the end of the season. Which I also think is very unthankful because the man did bring you a title last year.
A title, man?
But, it's not what you did for me last year, it's what have you done for me lately. There you go. So Liverpool, they're still in the hunt for the top 4, but that was a big setback for them, let's be honest.
Lovely.
They did bounce back 3 days later and beat Wolves in the FA Cup. You know what the reward was for that? They got to go to Manchester City.
Exactly.
Then Villa against Chelsea. Look, Villa took the lead in this one.
I know.
And then they got freaking destroyed, man.
Also, Aston Villa on an edge and dropping down.
Well, we'll see what happens today and tomorrow. Don't forget they're playing Champions League. Look, don't forget Liverpool in the Champions League, Aston Villa in the Champions League, Chelsea's in there. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. But Chelsea's a very funny team this year. This up and down. I mean, I think they've got a great squad. I think they've got good talent there. I think they're missing that one or two players, with a little bit of more age in there, a little bit more experience. I think 100 million Harry Maguire would be good for them in the defense.
They've got Garnacho, the best player ever.
Who they got? Garnacho. No, there you go. Then Brighton against Arsenal. Arsenal got lucky in this one. But that's what champions do, eh? They're looking good. They nipped that 1-0. Some arsehole had 3 points there. That was you. So you only scored 2 points. Only 2 games you got right. You got 2 times 3 points. That was it for the week. But that was enough because I was even worse. I only made 2 points this week.
Exactly.
Fulham against West Ham. I didn't see this one coming.
Neither
But
did
this
I.
one put all the pressure on Spurs. And we'll get to them later. West Ham is the informed team at the bottom there.
They're doing well.
Then, of course, Manchester City slipping up against Nottingham Forest. No one's helping Tottenham this year.
No, but not just that. City's just giving it to Arsenal, man. Come on.
Then a game I did live there with you, Newcastle against Man United. Oh my freaking Lord. Again, it's the second game this season that we have gone up. That the other team has gone down to 10 men with more than a whole half to go, and we just couldn't put them away. But it's actually a good thing because this Carrick cult that has come out now, it wasn't good at all. We're not playing good football. We're just getting results. We're not playing good football.
No, we're not. We're playing shit football. We won the first 2 games with a good performance.
Yes, and after that, it's just gone downhill.
And after that, it's been horrible performances, but getting the right results. I mean, I still take the result.
Listen here. I'm telling Manchester United right now, if Bruno Fernandes wants £400,000 a week, you better give it to him. Because without that man, we would be in relegation.
Yeah. He's got the most assists, double the second player guy in the Premier League.
And then I got to listen to some dumbasses on other channels. With all respect, your channels are great. But that old guy there on United, that Ricky guy. I mean, does he live up Luke Shaw's arse for free, rent-free, up Shaw's arse? Luke Shaw is the greatest. I mean, it's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. And Bruno Fernandes is the problem at United. Without Bruno Fernandes, we wouldn't have won anything in the last couple of years. We would be playing in the fucking championship.
Listen here. I don't want to badmouth him, but listen here. That guy's the same as the English press. He just blows sugar up English players' asses.
It's unbelievable. There's one good English player on Manchester United's team. There's one. And that's the Manchester Messi, Harry Maguire.
He's
the only one that brings his game every week. Luke Shaw, fucking disgrace. Mainu, 2 good games, and then he said, we're going to play for England. But the last 4 games, it's been terrible.
Terrible.
I mean, Mason Mount, has he gone on a NASA space mission to Klingdakton? Is he populating a new planet? Because I never see him at United. Never. Even though Malacia played.
I hope he is populating people, but I hope there won't be a very strong nation, I'll tell you that.
No, it's crazy, man. And then, of course... And then the game of the weekend, Spurs against Crystal Palace. It all went wrong within 5 minutes. Red card, got 2 goals against them. I mean, no one's listening to the coach. I don't even know. I mean, then the English media, I love the English media. It's the coach, it's Ecod Tudor. He doesn't understand the Premier League. So you're telling me tomorrow that if Spurs could hire, let's a world-class coach. Name me one from Spain. If Spurs could hire Nagelsmann or Hansi Flick or anybody like that, they wouldn't take him because he doesn't know the Premier League. When Pep came, he didn't know the Premier League. Klopp doesn't know the Premier League. Fucking Arne Slot came last year, didn't know the Premier League, won the championships.
Exactly.
The English overrate the Premier League way too much.
Way too much. Listen here. Problem by Spurs, they've got a lot of injuries. You've got to see that. They do have a shitload of injuries.
You sound like a Spurs fan. Excuses.
No, they're not playing good football. And once you down there, you get sucked in.
They do not know. These players do not know how it is to play relegation.
No. No idea.
If you've played for a good team all your life, you're a star. You're always playing for the cups. You're always on the top part of the table. You play the beautiful game and all that stuff. But now you've got to break legs. You've got to knock people out. You've got to fight. You've got to claw. You've got to do all these things. They don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
And at the moment they're killing themselves with red card after red card after red card. I mean, now, and you know what the big joke is? The pundits in English, let's bring Harry Redknapp back. For dear Lord. I mean, fucking hell. Why not just reincarnate, I don't know, Sir Alf Ramsey and bring him back? Because, I mean, Jesus.
No, I think Spurs are in a world of trouble.
I think so. I honestly, I don't dislike Spurs, but I hope they go down, because I've had enough of these Spurs and these Spurs fans. Just go down. Just go to the Championship where you belong and just get rid of them. You know, Wrexham's coming up. We got a new club coming up, maybe. So let's look at the points. Those were the games of the weekend. Let's put out. So you've gone to 73. I've gone to 189. So my lead is still, what's that, 16 points? 16 points. Easy peasy. I'm not worried at the moment. Not at all.
I'm coming for you. I smell blood, Vic.
So let's have a look what the other boys did. This week, only Paul and Marnus put in their tips. So Paul was as cuck as I was. He made 2 points.
That's normal.
That is totally normal. And Marnus was as good as the Stormers. He also only made 2 points. Cuck. Lawrence's tips I didn't get, or I can't find them or whatever. And if he did, doesn't matter. He won the competition he wanted to win.
He got the t-shirt, man. Now he wants a hoodie. I saw you in the chat. He wants a hoodie.
Then let's have a look at the table at the moment. That is the table.
1 second.
Huh?
Paul says he got 7 points.
7 points. Where my ass did Paul get 7 points? Okay, well we can let's go revisit that. Paul, why did he get 7 points? Okay.
3 points for the Toffees. I'll write it up. Wait.
So now, Toffees Burnley got 3 points. That's right. Sorry, I made a mistake. Okay. 7. Okay, Paul. We 7, but 7's not 15, so it doesn't make a difference. 15 is the goal, but now Paul got 7. We officially apologize. We're trying to deduct in points like we want to deduct Arsenal points. But here's something to cheer Paul up. The top of the table. Arsenal 30 games, 67 points. This is going to be one of the seasons where you with the least points to make champion. You know that?
Yeah.
Then City are 7 points behind with the game in hand, but it's not in their hands anymore. Even if Arsenal lose to City and they win the rest of the games, Arsenal are champions.
Yeah, I gotta apologize to Paul. He said you better apologize. Sorry, Paul. Vic did you wrong. I'll apologize for Vic because Vic doesn't apologize.
What do you want me to take out a fucking announcement in the Sunday Times or what? This is like the news media. When we say something, it's big, and when we apologize, it's very small on the back page.
Very small. The fine print thing.
There you go. What do you want? What do you want? Flowers from me? Give you a wraparound. What do you want? There you go. Then that fight for that 3rd, 4th, and 5th spot is tightening up there. United, Aston Villa, Chelsea, and Liverpool all within 3 points of each other. Don't count Brentford out and Everton. I think Everton gets something from Arsenal this weekend, could make it interesting. Then at the bottom of the table. Now, if you are a Spurs fan, close your eyes. I think Brighton are safe for 37. I can't see them dropping into it. But Leeds have got to be careful. They're only 2 points away, man.
Yeah.
Leeds are 3, to West Ham. Leeds, Tottenham, Nottingham Forest, and West Ham. And at the moment, if I take the, who's in form, the worst team out of the 4, the worst form is Spurs. They haven't won. I would say Spurs and Leeds are the 2 with the worst form at the moment. Forest and a little bit better, and West Ham is the team that is most in form. They're coming there. Wolverhampton, Burnley, we don't have to talk about that. That's done, That's done. But this weekend, if we look at the games from this weekend, and just keep in mind what teams are playing whom. So Burnley got Bournemouth, doesn't really have a big influence at the bottom of the table. Bournemouth can still move up into the European spots. Your tip, you said it beforehand, you're going 1-0 here for Bournemouth, and I'm going a 1-1. Sunderland Brighton is also, I think, doesn't matter who wins this. There's no big implications.
No.
Don't think none of them are going to get relegated. None of them are going to be playing in Europe next year. I've gone 1-0 for Sunderland. You've gone 2-1 for Sunderland. Yeah. Then Arsenal, Everton. Now this is a big game because Everton are looking for European spots. Arsenal are obviously trying to win the championship. I've gone 1-0. You've gone 2-0 for Arsenal.
Yep.
I actually feel like I need to change this one, but I'm not going to. This is going to be a win-win situation for me. If Arsenal win, I get points. But I actually think they're going to get a draw in this one. I think Everton will get something out of it. Everton is a hard-nosed team.
Put your money where your mouth is, man.
Huh?
Put your money where your mouth is.
No. Hey. I'm not stupid. I want double win here. That's good. I know what I'm doing here. Chelsea, Newcastle. Now, good win from Newcastle against United. Chelsea battling for that top 3-4 positions. I can't see anything but a Chelsea win here. I've gone 2-1. You've gone 3-1.
Yep.
Obviously, you think Garnacho is going to score a hat-trick.
Yes.
West Ham, Man City. That is not an easy game for Man City because West Ham are fighting for their lives.
And they're doing well.
And they're doing well at the moment. You've gone 2-1. I've gone 3-1 for City. Haaland will be back. I think he bags a few. So for now, Tottenham can rest because West Ham will still be below them at the end of the weekend. Crystal Palace Leeds. That has draw written all over it, doesn't it? But you've gone 2-1 for Palace. I've gone 1-1 for in that one. Leeds still need a few points to get away from that relegation spot. Then Manchester United against Aston Villa, man. This is a 6-pointer. You win this one, and you're 3 points ahead of Aston Villa. You lose this one, and then of course you're 3 points behind. This could show us in which way we're going. You know, we've got some other big games still coming. Still got to play Liverpool. United has actually got Liverpool, Chelsea, and Aston Villa, all three teams that are fighting for that spot.
Yeah.
So United's got it all in their own hands.
But we do play better against the stronger teams.
I've gone 3-1, you've gone 2-1, huh?
Yeah.
Then what we got? Nottingham Forest against Fulham. Forest need points for the relegation. Fulham is always up and down. I do like Marco Silva as a coach. I do like him a lot. You've gone 1-1.
Yeah.
I've gone 2-1 for Forest because I just want to heap more misery on Spurs. Okay. Then Liverpool against Spurs. You've gone 3-1. I've gone 3-0 for Liverpool. I can't. If you can't, well, okay. Look, Liverpool can't beat Wolverhampton. Is this the Premiership game of the week where you say the two most disappointing teams in the season this far?
Oh, I'd have to concur with that one. Yes.
Tottenham is definitely the most disappointing team in the Premier League this year.
By far.
How can you win Europe last year and this year you're going to get relegated? And Liverpool, champions last year, spent $500 million and are dog shit. And how do you spend $500 million on a championship winning team and get worse?
You know,
crazy. And then Brentford against Wolverhampton. I actually think Wolverhampton's on a nice little run. I'm going with a draw there, 1-1. And you've gone 1-0 for Brentford.
Yeah.
Brentford, Brentford lost Thomas Frank, but they didn't lose their identity.
Exactly.
They kept on winning. That they had exactly the same good season this season as they had last season with Thomas Frank. So obviously they got the right players. They lost good players. I mean, they lost in Warmore to us. They lost good players. And they're still, Brentford, I don't know. There's some machine in the background. 5-6 players go, they just recruit good players.
Similar to Brighton.
They've got a good recruiting thing there,
Very good recruiting. Man, getting cheap players in, selling them for freaking big bucks. Their coffers must be full. The clubs must be doing well,
Yeah, we'll see. We will see. But that's our tips for this week. Let's see if I can... stabilize a little bit here, pull away maybe a little bit. I feel like I need like a 15-16 point weekend again. It's one of those weekends, but we'll see. But hey, that's our show for today. Big weekend, of course. Man United against Aston Villa live on this channel. I'm thinking about maybe doing that Liverpool-Tottenham game.
That one could be a good one, Vic.
That could be a good one. I mean, Arsenal, Everton, Chelsea, Newcastle. There's a lot of nice games to do this weekend. West Ham, Man City. We might do a second game. We'll see.
We'll do the Liverpool Tottenham games on Sunday, right?
Right after the United game. So we've got to see there if one of us do it, because there is still the Sevens rugby out of New York. So yeah, there's a lot of things we've got to think about. But we'll come up with a plan. But that's our tips for this week. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Whoever you support, if you don't support Man U, may your team lose. Now, I just want Arsenal to drop points, because I want it to be. I don't want. I want to. Last day of the season, I still want it to be one of the two teams can be champion. Last day of the season, I still want to have somebody that can go down and somebody that can be saved. Last day of the season, I want one team can still make the top 4 or the Champions League. I like that. I don't want, because we're going to do last day of the season, the conference, all the games at the same time. And I don't want that like beforehand, everything's clear and there's no excitement.
No, I think the relegation will go down to the wire.
You think so?
I think they'll go down to the wire.
And I think the Champions League spots go down to the wire as well.
But hey, guys, before we bugger off, don't forget to get your tips in. Mucho importante. Get your tips in. vicandroidsports@gmail.com. Join the challenge.
There you go.
And otherwise, I've got nothing else more to say than join me tonight at 10 o'clock for the sumo, man.
See you guys later. Ciao, ciao.
Yeah.